What's up, guys? Well, I just went out for my first bike ride today. Hit about 17 and a half miles in about an hour and 6 minutes. Pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little intimidated at first, going out on a bike ride, kind of being alone and being solo, doing something I've never done before, experiencing something new. Yeah, just relying on a bike too to push that distance and to push that pace. And I'll tell you what, it was extremely liberating, to be honest with you. I mean, I feel and felt a little douchey. Obviously, you know, I'm wearing the whole get up, right? I got the shorts and all that good stuff going on, and you know, I've never been out there before, and I was sure there's going to be experienced people out there that you know, you could run into, and just like with surfing, you could kind of look like that kook. You know, I was also worried that I was going to burn out way too fast. I was worried that I wasn't prepared or trained. Obviously I'm not, but you know, I didn't think that I was going to be able to complete it. And you know, I had quite a bit of negative thoughts going in there, but at the same time, like I wanted to tackle it. So I just went at it, and you know, it turned out way better than I had anticipated. The other crazy thing was, about halfway in, you know, you hit the turnaround point, and I think it was like 8.6 miles, and I kind of got a little excited, and I started to feel this excitement, and then there was also that dread of like, oh crap, I still got another half to go, pretty much. And then the fear started to kind of wander in, and you know, I just really did a good job today, reducing the excitement, reducing the fear, reducing the anxiety. And it was just good to spend time by myself out in nature and just kind of breathing and, you know, pumping my legs and getting back into motion. And that's the one big thing that I really want to talk about too when it comes to PTSD and you know, kind of hitting rock bottom. Is when you hit rock bottom, you're just kind of laying there flat on your back, and it's easy to just curl up into the fetal position. And don't get me wrong, I really think that when people hit rock bottom, it's a time to heal. And I think that that should be the #1 priority, is to focus on your healing. But then there comes a time to kind of hatch out of the cocoon, and you'll know when the time is where you start getting sick of the station that you're in, and you know, you have strength back and you have your cognition back, and then comes a time where you need to start rising to the occasion, and start saying, you know what, I'm going to get going. And I think movement is the biggest thing. I think staying stagnant is your biggest enemy. Because what ends up happening too is you're not able to filter out those negative emotions, and you're not able to filter out those negative thoughts. And motion is the best way to get all that energy out. And then once you start moving, you realize that you feel more free. You feel the sense of freedom as well. So that's what I began to feel today. It was really nice to get out there. It definitely wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Not to say that it was easy by any means, but you know, you're definitely your own worst enemy when it comes to fearing the outcome of something. And really what I've been learning with the outcomes of what I feared is that it's far easier than I had dreamt it up to be internally. You know, fighting that war within, you always think worst case scenario, and that's how it's going to be, or you think maximum pain, and in reality it's not that bad. So yeah, first ride on the bike, 17 point something miles, and I felt like I learned a lot, and I felt like it was very imperative and ties directly into the journey that I've been on so far. So good stuff. I'm excited to keep going. I'll talk to you guys later.